But it is extremely important that we should have an atomic clock in the National Metrology Lab. We do have, indeed, but we do not have such a precision in South Africa, and we should have. The other discovery, which has really made a difference, is the incandescent light. If you are in the bush and you use a candle, fine. But well, if you are in a city, you would like to use this one. In effect, no more. You are not looking to use this one. You are looking to use something better, less energy hungry. And Thomas Edison, I must admit, this is the first exhibition lamp that he showed, which correspond to this lamp here, and that was in 1879. That was really the milestone of light, using carbon fiber here. And well, he tried to use platinum coated carbon, but doesn't matter, the carbon is the one. Here is really the move towards the impact of light in our industry and in our society. Of course, currently we know that we don't use these incandescent lamps, but we use these lamps here because they are extremely cost effective, very cost effective, and due to phosphorus. The other one which has made really an impact is Madame Curie. Madame Curie was a unique woman who got 2 Nobel Prizes. She has indirectly made a boost for nuclear energy. In what sense? Is that, well, she was using pitch blende, and she has observed that in the presence of this pitch blende, a product of uranium-based, with the zinc sulfide that my dear friend Neeraj Revaprasadu masters very well, it happened is that she observed that in the presence of this pitch blende and this zinc sulfide material, the material illuminates extensively. It was due to gamma rays. And she has deduced that there is something far better than uranium, far more radioactive than uranium. And it has, in effect, triggered completely new dynamic in nuclear energy, purely spectrometry observation. She has done it very well. She was refused to be a member of the French Academy. But because she has got the 2nd Nobel Prize, they were obliged, this man at the Academy, they were obliged to obey by the rules. The second one is that she is really the most respected scientist, not woman, no. She is the most respected scientist in Africa. The number of banknotes and stamps in her respect is high in Africa. It is not the case in other parts of the world. Certainly not in Poland, of course, but in Africa is the highest one. The other one which has really made the difference, yet it is not optics. Remember, I have shared with you that light is not limited to the light or the frequency that we see in the visible range, but it is a wider one. The DNA was discovered, and the formation of the DNA or the structure of the DNA, the double helix, is due to this diagram here. In fact, this diagram was due to this lady, Rosalind. And these two ones have had the Nobel Prize. They should have shared this Nobel Prize with this lady. At the end of the day, optics and light had shed light on the nature of any living species. This is the DNA itself. This X is related to the double helix. And this is how can I say, this periodicity, it's related to the periodicity in the direction of the double helix.